Mm. Thanks, Oculus. I might be muted from time to time, but I think I'll chat. But I hope you've been doing good. It's nice to see you guys. Good evening, Adagio. I've also inhaled grinded coffee beans while I was trying to toddy. Um, it it was rough. It's like my coworker said it was like kids going to the mines, but instead it's coffee, and I was like, yeah. I was coughing so much to the point I like almost threw up. Sorry. You guys probably didn't want to hear that. It's pretty bad. Oh my goodness, wait. Oh, those emotes. I meant to chat with um I didn't. Okay, so Beshti has, I think, changed the name into Inna Rafim. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I wish her well, and I need to catch up with her. Nara. Oh yeah, she goes by Nara now. Okay, okay. Like I didn't know how to. I couldn't find her, and I was really like worried, but I'm glad she's doing well. Gotcha. No, I'm glad. And it makes me happy seeing her emotes. I really like her design. Gotcha. Thank you. Yeah, I think saying Nara, I think that helps with my pronunciation. I'm so bad with pronunciations. Okay. So I have this thick chapter I need to read. I don't know if you guys like will like it, but here, I'll raise the music a little bit for you guys. And my mic. Okay. But wait, how is Nora doing? Yeah, Uriel, Kendall, Psalms, Read by Noors, and Ephraim. Actually, Read by Noors might just be her reading handle. Okay. And that's all Gucci. I'm just yeah, I was really cuz I believe like I couldn't really find her anymore and I got not scared. Wait, I can't articulate words. I'm so sorry. Um I was like concerned. Yeah, that's the word. Concerned cuz I yeah, but I'm glad she's doing well now. I'm glad. I yeah. Um and it seems like she's doing good. I'll have to catch up with her though for sure. I miss talking with her. Streams every few weeks. Oh, okay, gotcha. I'll have to catch by. Now I know she goes by uh I think she's like similar time zones with Sin Kitten. So I think I'll have to like either wake up early or stay a little bit later at night. I don't know though, but I would love to like hop in one of her streams. Fable was before. Oh, yeah, yeah. I remember Fable Wisp, but then sometimes I couldn't find her every. But yeah, that's okay. That's right, Fable Wisp 2, she's in Australia. Ah, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I only learned the new name when I saw a Twitch notif from an unfamiliar name. Yes. I really struggled reading that. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, it's like that kid. It's like the did you ever dream did you ever have a dream where you could did you oh my gosh, I feel like that kid right now. Um trudging through words. Adagio, no. Stop. But yeah, I'm glad she's doing well though. I miss her. Y'all tell her I miss her. If I can't like cuz I think I'm sometimes sleeping or something when she streams. Yeah, but Oh yeah, Fable Wisp is how I found this stream. Oh yeah, that's so sweet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I feel like her community is just so like sweet and chill, and you guys are so sweet and chill. So I'm glad she's doing better though. Head pats, virtual head pats. When you stop, Adagio, no. But you get it, you get it. It's sometimes words feel like that, and I feel for the kid so much. He's an icon. I'll try to remember. Yeah, been a few evening streams. Gotcha. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, I am reading about the Copernican revolution. And I know Adagio, you are really like you studied astronomy, so it's really cool seeing that like how like you have that knowledge because I feel like I don't meet a lot of people who have tried like, in who have tried to even study in that realm because where I live, it's like everyone's trying to be an engineer. Like everyone's kind of boring. I mean, engineer's cool and all, but like dude, studying astronomy and all that stuff, that's cool. That's pog. Dash pog. Yeah, I feel you. No, not to shame engineers though. They're very important and reason why my city is growing so well is because they've been like the backbone of this place. So yeah. A little banter though. The culture here is that people joke about engineers, but in a lovingly endearing teasing way. But yeah, I love the stars. Yeah. I mean, I always adore nature, but this makes me adore, oh my goodness, just studying just the prequel and chapter 1 and chapter 2, the science behind figuring out stars and the study of it and the galaxy, that whole history is just so rich and like so cool to me. I mean, the fact that it's so crazy how like gas lit the whole civilization was about like the Earth being the center. The poor scientists that like died because they were like, no, like science says like the sun is the center. That's crazy. I felt for that one Greek astronomer. What was his name? Hold on, it was somewhere here. It said that like he got, where is it? Um, Geocentric universe. Is it here? No, wait. There's this one guy. What was his name? And apparently him and Galileo Galilei actually like, because at that time I think it was Aristotle's followers that were like, no, you're wrong, Earth is the center actually. Aristotle said so actually. I am so sorry for okay, but like, and then so he was like teasing them, he was like rage baiting them. I can't, I'm so sorry using like Twitch terms for this. But it's so cool. It's so cool to me because all we can do is look. Yeah. And I think it's so cool that we have like telescopes now to actually like see it. Did you have a telescope? Did any of you guys have telescopes growing up? Or binoculars that let you see planets? Because I only got to see like a few planets from the telescope we had, but I don't know if my brother knew how to work it, and neither did I. Like the night sky without light pollution is unbelievably beautiful. Yes, if you go to the mountains, it's just so sad how like available it could be to view the like stars if it weren't for all that light pollution. But yeah, nature's so pretty. And it's really cool how like civilization have tried to find meaning in that whole like the system of like, the sun rotating every day, the days, and the fact that like Aztecs had sculptures, like there were ancient sculptures, like even the what's it called, the Squidward stones, the Stonehenge. Oh my, please don't. Stonehenges. Yeah, it's just so cool that they all tried to calculate certain like solstice. It's so cool. It's so cool. And we've learned enough physics that we can do so much with just looking. Yeah, right. With just looking. I think that's called the oh wait, hold on. Let me scroll through my textbook. I'm such a performative like student. I'm so sorry, guys. I can like the parallax. Um and it's interesting cuz I think it was Aristotle that said, cuz someone was asking about that like, oh, uh he well crap, I'm kind of trying to look through. But I think it had to do with the parallax, and he was like, I don't think I can even answer that because we don't have the technology. I gotta say, that's pretty smart. Pretty smart of him to say. LMAO, that's so funny. Yeah, like Twitch terms. Taking pictures of space and that's it? Yeah. What's your favorite photo of space, Adagio? Easter Island, you mean? Yeah. Easter Island, that's crazy. The Squidward house, I'm so sorry. I think I'm very, like, meme brain rotted. I'm trying to, like, figure out how to keep it relevant. So, I don't know. It's fun, though. It's really cool learning about it. If you guys want to, I could always read the textbook of it. Do a little ASMR to the best of my ability because I'm still having coughing fits. So, brief history about just like what we humans thought at first. Who was that one guy? Geocentric. Yeah, there's just so much content in this textbook that it's like it feels overwhelming, but it's like nice. It's good to have. But oh, let me look at my notes. Let me look at my notes. It's a little fun history. Uh, Synodic month and sidereal month. Yeah. Lunar eclipse. I will say, now that I kinda understand the moon's phases, because I always got that confused. I was like, I can't tell between my waning and waxing, but now I can, thankfully. And I think currently, if you guys look at the sky map, because they provide sky maps, it's so cool. You could actually graph it out in when you look at it in the sky. And I think currently my moon is a new moon because I didn't see it today, even though it's like a clear day. Okay, so ah. Oh, Helix Nebula. Wait, I think I just saw that one in our chapter. Is that the one with the white star inside? I don't remember. But it is pretty. It looks like an eye. So cool. Yes, so in terms of the history for those who are curious, so we initially thought that Earth was the center of everything, of the universe. And that's called a geocentric model. And that happened because in AD 140, 140 AD, Claudius Ptolemy, or well, he was like, well, okay, so it all started because Aristotle believed all science could be achieved primarily through reason, aka thinking. So no experimenting, no like what is it, scientific method, which you got to test it out multiple times with different, settings so that like you could see all the results, right? So he was like, no, you could just if you think enough, you can do it. You can believe, you can achieve anything, right? And yeah. So humanity was like, yeah, he's right. um so yeah, for centuries we kind of like believed that. Kind of funny how that went. So down the line, there was this guy named Copernicus who was like, actually, it's a sun-centered solar system, but the problem with it is that there's still some issues because even back then with the geocentric model, they couldn't explain really why the like Venus kind of, if you kept looking at it at night each day, they would realize it would go forward a little bit and then a little, like at a certain point it would go back and then go back forward again, and they just couldn't really describe that well in the geocentric model, I believe. Helix Nebula is blue with like an orange sort of ring around it. Yes. Yeah, that was actually the nebula that my teacher just showed in the lecture that I'm gonna watch, or it's kind of started. His humor is so silly too. And I did post, if you are interested, Adagio, I posted it in the, well, you know where to look at it, because you commented in it. But his humor is so silly. It's like dry, but like silly, like dad jokes, but dry. Almost eye shape. Yeah, it is. It's so cool. So pretty. Wait, I don't think it was. Wait, hold on. Oh, my bad. It wasn't the Helix Nebula he showed, it was the Ring Nebula. That one is really pretty, though. Yeah, and, I believe it was Venus. Hold on, wait. Actually, that might have been Mars. Mars and Venus, I think. Unless I'm getting it wrong. Hold on, let me fact check. Oh, it was Mars. Okay, my bad. It was Mars that kept moving forward and backward, and they couldn't really explain that well in the geocentric model. So then down the line, we realized that Mars, so the planet that kind of loops back and forth, does this thing called opposition. I'm kind of learning by like teaching this. So opposition is when Earth is between Mars and the Sun. So that means it's also Mars' closest distance to Earth. And Venus, for Venus, this occurs near inferior conjunction, which means it's in between the Earth and the Sun, and that's its closest approach to Earth. So it's really interesting. So yeah. It didn't really describe that too well, and everything, when he was trying to make conclusions with the geocentric model, it came as very convoluted and like just too complicated, you know? So, yeah. So it says, Ptolemy proposed retrograde motion, and planets' motion was due to the epic cycles in planets' different motion. Epicycle theory got quite complicated, and it still couldn't explain the back and forth motions of Mars and Venus. So another scientist came up along the way called Copernicus, and he was the one that was like, yo, here, it's actually sun-centered. But there's a few faults to it. Oh no! Hi, DB. Yeah, very similar, yeah. Oh, the head pat emote. That's actually a cute head pat emote. Hello, DB. Unjaded. Oh, I have to follow her now. I like her design. But, hello. I'm, teaching astronomy. But I can't do it in French. DB, you're gonna hate my French accent. Okay. Because I heard, French accents is quite hard for me. But I'm trying to learn. Yeah, learn. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to learn. Anyways, oh my gosh. This is a cool scene. Thank you. You might like it and you might use it actually. It's called Van Gogh. Wait, no, not Van Gogh. That's the artist. This is called Go Focus with Your Avatar on Steam. And I found this out through Pinawook. And you can like customize it. I made it super simple. But go focus with your avatar. Yeah, exactly. It's really cute. And you could customize it, highly customizable. Sure, I think they added a bit more since I last played. But yeah, you could also decorate your room. You could add PC and photos, like customized photos, it's really cute. Oh, a French accent. Bestie DB, how does one do a good French accent? All right. Oh, wait, hold on. What's a good croissant? Croissant. Baguette. So, Copernicus. Oh, this is so hard. Step one, learn French. I know. I mean, it'd be hard. Like, I know I asked you about jolie, right? And merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. I don't know. That's pretty hard for me. I need to learn the pronunciations again. But alright, I think I will do French accents. I need to be more 30 though. So, Copernicus, heliocentric model. I can't, DB, I can't. This is so hard. I usually do warm up, but man, replace all the th with z sounds. Roll your r's. Exaggerate the s. Oh, okay. So like, Copernicus. Oh, that's hard. I need DB to like have this. I need you to have a French accent, so I could study. But I know you were streaming the other day. You were playing Pokemon. I could only lurk because I think I found out when my butt was like hurting from sitting on my chair for too long. But yeah, I hope it went well. LMAO, no worries, Nar. I'm gonna do it. Okay, so the reason why the S is exaggerated is because the French usually don't pronounce the S, so they force themselves to remember that. Really? Oh, okay. Psalome? Psalome? Is that how you say it in French? Psalome? Proposed retrograde motion in planets motion. Wait, was that right? Was that better? was due to epicycles and planets, different motion. This is quite hard. Epicycle theory got quite complicated. Oh, right, I said that already. Copernicus, heliocentric model. Sun-centered model. Yes, that's quite in the name. The reason why Z is eccentric is because French don't say Z as lol or something. That's so silly. Dude, DB, random. I just been like watching current news, especially on. It's just kind of like what my reel is. But have you seen the French Revolution happen or something? I don't know why they're angry, but they're angry with the government for sure. Earth traveling around the sun faster than Mars. Uh, what's that word? Faster than Mars. It's literally TWS. What does that mean? Why? Why did I write like this? Earth traveling around the sun faster than the Mars. What? That doesn't make sense to me. They're they are always angry. Yeah, that's true. I heard they get angry if you don't say bonjour. Bonjour. Is that true, DB? Do they get angry if you don't say bonjour first? Bonjour, no. And again, fast moving Earth overtaking the slow moving Mars near opposition explains the observed fact. Again, what behavior. Ptolemy's epicycle. Ptolemy's epicycle model falls short of this. Copernicus kept some epicycles because I just see Aswad. What does that mean? He assumed. Oh crap. Because he assumed secular objects. I don't know. I never been to France. French Canadians are different. Oh, for some reason I thought you went to France. But that's okay, because French Canadians are pretty chill. Like my roommate, Marie. I think that was 5 minutes. I think. I hope I did. I hope I did some justice. It's not great, but we have to start somewhere. I feel like it borderlines with German. Closest I've been? Oh, is Switzerland? Whoa. That is actually so sick. I think you did mention that. I met someone through background acting and he's from Switzerland. Like he's like Switzerlandian. And he always like raved about Switzerland. I bet that place was so beautiful. I want hot cocoa there. So yeah, if you guys didn't really quite catch what I said because of my terrible French accent, so first theory was Ptolemy, and he proposed the geocentric model. Copernicus was heliocentric, sun-centered, but he still adopted the planets rotating in, what was it? Circular motions instead of ovular. Yeah. And then Galileo, he actually studied the planets and mostly Jupiter and the moon and the sun with his telescope, and people kind of theorize that that's why he got blinded near his end times. But he studied the oh, and he also studied, did I say moon? I meant Jupiter's moon. So yes, he supported Copernicus's idea of a sun-centered solar system, and he even used a telescope to prove it. But the difference is a little bit, his was more, Galileo's was more accurate because he was able to study yeah, just the phases. So the phases of Venus, ancient astronomers noticed that Venus' position didn't venture far off from the sun. If the sun is in orbit beyond Venus, then the geocentric model predicts that Venus phase would never exceed crescent, but heliocentric model provided great support, and Galileo showed that all phases of Venus would be seen in the heliocentric model, which previous, like, the geocentric model was a little bit like and Copernicus's theory was also a little, it was strong, but then when it came to describing Venus, it was just a little lacking. But yeah, astronomers drama, oh my gosh, DB, the drama between astronomy back in the days was like crazy. It was crazy. And you want to hear more drama? Okay, so recap of Galileo's discoveries. So he found the 4 Galilean moons of Jupiter. He was able to observe the phases of Venus, and so kind of, what's it called? He was able to successfully prove that the Ptolemaic system was not the correct answer. He also found craters and mountains of the moon, and he saw movements of sunspots. So he actually had drawings of, I think he had also drawings of the sunspots. I'm not sure, but he had drawings of his observations of Jupiter's moons, and it was really pretty. And yeah. I don't know if I showed that the Discord part, the astronomy class channel, but I should. And if I didn't. And yeah, so watching the movement of the sunspots proved that the sun also rotates, and thus Earth as well. And because I think one of the argument that Aristotle's followers told Galileo Galilei was that or was it one of these astronomers? Basically, it's somewhere in the textbook. I was so baffled. But again, this was like back in the day, so I wasn't really baffled because they didn't really know. They didn't have the technology to like get all that. All right, so, and Galileo's beef with like Aristotle's followers is so funny to me. He had beef. Oh, that's chapter 4. Gravity. Or was it? They were all huge haters. Dude, they were, yeah, that's literally the description. They were haters. Okay, let me tell you their reasonings. Okay. Let's see. Why can I not find it? Somewhere. Okay. I found it. So this chapter is called Evaluating the Geocentric Model. Today, our scientific training leads us to seek simplicity, because in the physical sciences, Simplicity has so often proved to be the indicator of truth. We would regard the intricacy of a model as complicated as the Ptolemaic system as a clear sign of a fundamentally flawed theory. Why was the Ptolemaic model so complex? With the benefit of hindsight, we now recognize that its major error lay in its assumption of a geocentric universe. This misconception was compounded by the insistence on uniform circular motion, whose basis was largely philosophical rather than scientific in nature. And it says, actually, history records that some ancient Greek astronomers reasoned differently about the motions of heavenly bodies. Foremost among them was Aristarchus of Samos, and he was from 310 to 230 BC, who proposed that all the planets, including Earth, revolve around the sun, and furthermore, that Earth rotates on its axis once each day. This combined revolution and rotation, he argued, would create an apparent motion of the sky, a simple idea that is familiar to anyone who has ridden on a merry-go-round and watched the landscape appear to move past in the opposite direction. All right, y'all, just listen to this reasoning. So it's gonna come up soon, but however, Aristarchus' description of the heavens, though essentially correct, did not gain widespread acceptance during his lifetime. Aristotle's influence was too strong, his followers too numerous, and his writings too comprehensive. The geocentric model went largely unchallenged until, guess how far? 16th century AD. Dude, like, that's how long people thought Earth... that's crazy to me. I don't know. All right, anyways. And isn't it so crazy how far we've come? Like, that's... okay, anyways. The Aristotelian school did present some simple at the time at the time compelling arguments in favor of their views. First, of course, was, and are you guys listening? This is crazy. Earth doesn't feel as if it's moving, and if it were moving, wouldn't there be a strong wind as the planet revolves at high speed around the sun? That's crazy. For real, man. Yeah, right? Also, this is one of their reasoning. Also, considering that the vantage point from which we view the stars changes over the course of a year, why don't we see stellar parallax? Nowadays, we might dismiss the first points as merely naive, but the last is a valid argument and the reasoning essentially sound. Yeah, I will say the stellar parallax is that's reasonable. Indeed, we now know that there is stellar parallax as Earth orbits the sun. However, because the stars are so distant, its amount to less than 1 arc second, even for the closest stars, which that probably sounds very technical, and even I have to remind myself what that means. Yeah, okay. Early astronomers simply would not have noticed it. In fact, stellar parallax was conclusively measured only in the middle of the 19th century. Isn't that crazy? Like, the fact that it's still so new in a way, you know, and we still have so much to learn about space is just so cool to me. Like, it feels like the beginning. Yeah, it's just not what we thought, right? That's just crazy. Like, oh, you think the Earth moves? So why aren't we feeling the wind? Like, that's crazy. I don't know. That's so interesting to me. Wow. I like reading astronomy just for the beef. I'm telling you. It's so juicy, the gossip. And that's not it. There's more. So there's this astronomer who was named Tycho Brahe. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. But if you see like portraits of him, his nose is a little bit like crooked, and apparently it's cuz back when he was studying, I think he had a bet with this his one of his colleagues, his rival, his OP, and they were arguing about something if it was correct or not. And I think they were like, yeah, let's battle to see who's correct. And he lost, obviously, because he lost a nose. So he had to wear a fake one. And yeah, he also had a pet moose who kind of apparently died by falling in the staircase. But anyways, interesting dude, interesting dude. But he was deemed as like the best astronomer during his time because of his incredibly accurate measurements of the planets that they used for 20 years. And he used his, what is it, sestet? And if you guys look at like the scientific instruments and all that stuff that they used back then, it was so pretty. It was like art itself. Like the Met in New York had an exhibit of showcasing this, and I was lucky enough to go and see it. But it had like gold incorporated in it, and it was just so high quality looking. If I can find it, I'll share it on the Discord. But it was just so pretty. All right, so my boy Tycho, yeah, it's just so fun. And I can't, well, the fact that, so I think, who was it? Do you remember if it was him that, no. Okay, so with that being said about Tycho, he also found out that Mars varied in brightness. Maybe its orbit was not circular. So, yeah. And I think wasn't it Tycho that had some kind of data that eventually Johannes Kepler wanted to take? Yes, yes. Wait. Hold on. It says so Tycho had a, what is it? What's the name? Apprentice? Yeah, apprentice. And his name was Johannes Kepler, and he joined Tycho during the last year of his like life, and he asked Tycho Brahe if he could get his data, and Tycho refused. For some reason, he was very strict on not giving him the data until after his death. So Johannes Kepler was able to get it after he died, and he studied the data, and it says for 16 years. And because of that, it resulted with his 3 laws of planetary motion. So if you guys are familiar with the Kepler's law, that's where he was from. Which probably do know, because that's probably like the foundation of knowing that before knowing the laws. But yeah. Hi Button, how are you? Welcome in. It's a different stream today. I'm studying astronomy. But how are you? I hope you're doing well. I've been meaning to reach out. I like want your like merch that you have out. But I hope you're doing well. Kepler's first law is the orbits of planets are ellipses. Yes. Okay, so I was right. I keep gaslighting myself. And with Sun at a focus. Wait. That does not make sense. Hold on. With Sun at one focus of the ellipse. Okay. So it's really interesting reading all these laws, and it's like crazy how they came up with this, and it's accurate. Cause what? How are you guys that smart? You guys are so smart. I don't know. And it's insane about his third law, because it says the harmonic law is the square of the planet's orbital period measured in years. And so it says measured in years is equal to the cube of its semi-major axis measured in astronomical units, which I'm pretty sure astronomical unit is the distance from the sun to the earth, right? Right? I think so. Oh my gosh. I'm doing good. I drew a bunch last week. I sent some in the Discord server. Yeah, I did notice one of the Instagram posts you shared. You are popping off. I really love your art style, Botan. Oh my goodness. How are you, Glody? I hope things have been well with you. Oh, thank you. I've been doing well. It's just not gonna lie, I'm gonna be so real with you guys. The things I've been seeing in America just concerns me so much, government wise, and it's just kind of crazy how people are still rely on misinformation or like um it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And they have like selective empathy. That's that's what I've been going through just like personally. And I've been trying to talk about it with my boyfriend because it's like it's a lot. But yeah. I've been good though. I've been relatively good trying to just focus on other things. Um but yeah. Which oh my goodness. I've been so vague. Okay, so basically this person who kind of he's been saying a lot of not so good things about Palestinians and black people and basically person of color, and he got banged during his I guess one of his event. And it's just crazy how people have selective empathy, because how are you gonna he didn't even spread, like they're trying to make him as a martyr, and he wasn't even he didn't have good morals, or it's like what he was talking about was just so right wing, but I don't know. I'm just trying to deal with that. So anyone try I hope you don't misunderstand what I've been trying to get at. Oh yeah. Yeah, one astronomical unit. Yes. You have good memory, Adagio. Oh my goodness. I feel like if I, like 3 years after I study this, everything's just gonna be out. All the information, but I will say some of this is sticking in because it's just really fun how, yeah, dramatic the history of astronomy was. Most of it's gone, Glow. Nard. I mean, you still know some stuff though. I love your 3D model. It's so cool. It's like lo-fi chill study vibe. Oh, thank you. It's actually okay, actually, Button. It's actually an app. And I customized my avatar to look like her. So this is my avatar. But you could customize your avatar any way you like it, and I love it. Looks like Go app back later. Okay, yeah. And it is the Go app. Yeah. It's fun. You could customize it however much you want, and yeah. Like you see all the options and stuff. Medium, there's long, special, and star. But yeah. It's really fun. I really like this. Wait, this is so cute. Yeah, I recommend it. I've forgotten more than you'll ever learn is something someone told me once, and I think about it all the time. That's so true, though. I've forgotten more than you will ever learn. That's. I need to quote you on that. Hold up. That is crazy. That's a tough quote. I'm gonna go make Boat and Dragon now. Ooh, wait. Like in this app? Heck yeah. You do. Unless you meant drawing, but yeah, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good one. I miss you. Yeah, it's so interesting. But now I am in chapter 2. Yeah, digressing. Digressing. Um, chapter 2. Andromeda Galaxy is the closest galaxy. I'm kind of repeating what my teacher was saying. Usually in the intros, he kind of just talks about things. Well, he goes both by the book, and the book kind of introduces with real world examples. So, the first exosolar planet equals planet that is 25 times bigger than Jupiter. Oh, so yeah, which is crazy. It really does go hard, yeah. Yes, in the app, heck yeah. You do. Oh my goodness, if you do, um, please share. I want to see how you look in the Go app. And I'll say it's a vibe. I think if you guys want like a chill stream, this is a good idea as well. All right. Oh, ad's gonna start in like 2 minutes. So what I've been studying in chapter 2 that kind of confuses me, or I haven't really grasped, is the lights. Or in not lights, but it's wave motion. And yeah, that's been kicking my butt. So I think I'll have to teach you guys while I try to learn it. Um, Waves are produced by disturbed matter. Waves transfer energy, not matter. Mechanical waves. Wait, what are those? Oh, mechanical waves require a medium, so ripple, sound, field of grain, waves on a string. Ah. See, it's interesting, but yeah. I think I'm gonna BRB a little bit just cuz I don't want to yap when you guys are just watching ads, but feel free to mute them. Ads can be, or let me know what kind of ads you have. I'm curious. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon and I'll get onto the topic of motions. Cries. Alright, I'm muting now. All right, welcome back. I'm trying to find the exhibit that I saw in the Met because it seems like they keep their archives of the exhibits in here, but oh man, I have to like deep dive because it was like back in before 2020, so that's going to be quite a while. You didn't have any ads? What? No way. Okay, well, I guess you got lucky, Dashio. Nice. I was gonna say, you have really good memory of astronomy. It's just random, but I was just like, dang, how do you still like remember stuff? That's like good. That's good. Alright. So, I think I'm gonna read a little bit from the textbook just to kind of. Okay, so information by wave motion is that waves are produced by disturbed matter. So it produces disturbed matter, but it can only transfer energy, not matter. Yeah, because it has to like. Oh no, no. It transfers. Wait, waves transfer energy. Okay, yeah, right. They're produced by disturbed matter. Yeah, because like if you shake something, like if you shake a box with water in it, like it's just okay. Yeah, I just really like this space. Oh yeah, this space is really cool. And I don't know. Do you think? Because people say space is endless, and for me, I really can't grasp that because it's just it's see that's so big. But yeah. I think I, ever since Interstellar, and the more, when I watched it every few years, I became more intrigued by, like, mm, I guess, like, the vastness of space and, like, black holes, and it's just so cool. I didn't even know space had weather, but space weather's a thing. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's a thing, right? Um, Thank you, though. I appreciate that. Yeah. So the thing about it is that the edge of the universe has been expanding since the Big Bang, right? And it moves at the speed of light, so there's no way to catch it. Moves at the speed of light. Yeah, speed of light is pretty fast. Do you think we'd ever have the possibility of traveling in the speed of light? I mean, it might be so. I don't know, like, cause like I kind of want to travel like Halo does. What do you mean? Or like Star Wars? I wonder if that would be like possible in humanity in like a couple of centuries later. So weird. Okay, so waves are produced. No, wouldn't be possible. Maybe we can figure out extra dimensional travel to be able to bypass space entirely. Oh, yeah, like wormholes, right? But even then wormholes stretch you out, right? Like black holes. But it maybe no. Cuz I remember wormholes can like create a bend in time or something like that so that you can go through it more efficiently, which is so crazy. Uh yeah, I don't know. But just moving an object linearly faster than the speed of light? No way. Dash fair. Black holes stretch you out, but wormholes don't have to be there? Hmm. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. So this could be fake, but I remember a photo, and it just like even if it was like fake or real, there was like someone from Switzerland or I don't know, Sweden, who did you hear about this, Adagio? It was like back in the days. But this guy was trying to fix his kitchen plumbing, and he went under the cabinet, realized that it kind of was deeper than he thought it was, so he kept going in. Um, and eventually he came out of it, and he I don't know how the story goes, but he eventually met him, but an older version of him. And he said he found out that it was that was proof because he had the same tattoos and he looked a little bit older, but he still looked like him. And so he took a selfie with his phone so that there was proof. And I was like, no way, that's so cool. But I don't know, that could have been fake. But I feel like I went through something similar, so I don't want to say that's fake. Because I feel like I definitely went through something like that. Maybe not to I wish, I don't know. I never heard of that story. Dang. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't think. Wait, I'd love to hear experience if you're comfortable sharing it. Yeah, I don't mind. Basically, I was like a kid. So this was during the haunted house, area. Like kind of not suburban, rural is actually the better term. And my mom on that day was trying to get like her teeth checkup, and I think she wanted to do surgery on it. I wasn't sure. She didn't tell me because I was a kid and she was just tagging me along. So it was something to do with like dental work. And and the building itself was very strange, very maze-like, kind of low-key backroomy if I had to describe it, but that was just me as a kid. So there's oh, I feel like I need to illustrate this. Is MS Paint, can I MS Paint? Yeah. Yeah. All right, hold on. I can't stream MS Paint. Maybe if I do this. Okay, this might help. So, I went to the dentist place. This was like the desk area. Desk. And there was like a hallway, and I'm pretty sure. I don't even know. It was kind of like. I think like this. This is like. I don't even know. The office or something. I couldn't go in. So it was kind of like this, and then the front door was like this, right? Something like that. And my mom was initially in this door. I'm gonna call it A. And this door is gonna be called B. So me, I was like tiny. Oh, you can't even see it. Okay, there you go. How about, yeah, that's better. So I was just, a kid. Maybe this was when I was maybe first grade, I think. Even or younger. So I was tiny. My mom was my mom. And she had to get her teeth checked up. So we were in A, and this room had counters all around, like this. Kind of like this, in a way. And there was like where she sits with all these like instruments, kind of like the doctor's seat, not doctor's seat, but patient's seat. Well, it was like that, and it could fold and everything. And there's like little monitors here and stuff like that. And there's like, I was bored. I was a kid, so I was just sitting around. These are chairs, right? I was sitting around messing with the instruments. And this lady The dentist was so mean. She was like the meanest old lady you ever seen. That's literally her. That's the dentist lady. Yeah, that was her. I was bored out of my mind and I was just trying to entertain myself and I was playing with scalpels, I think, and she was like, "You got to leave. Go." And so me I had to step out and I was really bored, right? And so I was just chilling, waiting, and she locked the door. She locked it. So I couldn't go in. I had to get a key or something. So I was walking around, minding my own business. Um, I eventually cried because I think I got lost. But then they took me out here, and while this door was locked, B was open. It was open, and not only that, my mom was there too. And not only that, this had the same layout, the same counter, same chair, instruments, somewhere equipment. Okay, I don't remember the details, but like layout was same, right? Just being a menace in the dentist office? Yeah, I was. But my mom was there. She's like, "Gloria?" And I'm like, "Huh? What's up?" And so I go over here, right? And I'm like, "I'm kind of thirsty, mom." And I see this green, succulent, delicious Sprite. And I'm like, can I have this? And she was like, "Yes, you can have the Sprite." Um, and then the mean old lady showed up again and she was like, "Get out, out." And so I had to get out again, and I'm gonna be purple this time. So I had to get out. And then when this door was closed, this door, well, what do you know? This door opened. So, you know what I did? I was drinking with my, delicious, amazing Sprite. So I had this Sprite, and so I went in, and my mom was there, and she was like, "Glow, why do you have Sprite?" And I was like, "You literally gave it to me." And she was like, "No, I didn't give it to you." And I was like, "Yeah, you did. You literally had the Sprite." I did not know how to tell her that as a kid. I was like, "Yeah, it was you. You told me to get it." And she didn't believe me. So she said I needed like she basically said don't drink it, like that's someone else's. And so I laid it out here. And what is it? I don't know. I feel like I forgot really what happened after this point. But so weird. So weird. Cause she literally told me I could take the Sprite and that it was hers, like she bought it. And so anyways, I think I can't tell if mean old lady kicked me out again or what. But I remember this mom. I walked out with this mom. This mom, I don't know. I wanted to show my mom that she was in here too. But what did you know? Evil lady here was like, how am I gonna convince her to unlock this door? She just had beef with me. So when we were trying to leave, my mom was like, "Glow, why?" She saw me hesitating and was like, "Why?" I wanted to like tell her that she was in here too and to see so I could stop getting gaslit haunted house story. Now this, I don't know what's going on. But anyways, I was trying to tell her, but she was like, "No, let's go, let's go." So we left and I drove in the car wondering if that was really my mom or if this is my mom and if this was fake mom. Yeah, gatekeeping you from your multiverse mom. I know. She's she's evil. Unbelievable. I know. So I never had the conclusion I wanted with this secondary mom. And she seemed so sweet, Adagio. She was so sweet. She offered me Sprite. She was so chill. And it makes me wonder what if did you ever explain this to your mom? I don't think so because I don't think she would have really understand. She would be so confused. Um and even when I tried to tell her what was happening when she told me about the Sprite, I was like, "You gave this to me. You're in this room. Please come in. See that you're in this room." She didn't believe me, and I don't think she would. I know, I know. But anyways, I stomp. But yeah, that's the lore, and I just don't know. And so reading that story, it made me realize like I wonder how many other people went through that, and it's just kind of like, you know? So it's weird. I don't know. Like I can't really say if that's entirely fake because I feel like if it did happen, people would have a hard time believing it, and second, like that's just it's just so weird. Like how does that even happen? I don't know. That town was just a whole it was like Storybrooke from Once Upon a Time. It was a portal of some sort. But yeah, that is the lore. The only thing that I'm thankful didn't happen to me was being abducted by aliens. That is like I'm so glad. Aliens freaked me out. Freaked me out so much. So, information by wave motion. Mechanical waves require a medium, which either ripples, which that the medium would be air, water for that one. Sound, the medium would be air. See, this is also technical because I didn't know sound was air. I know that's like maybe obvious to some people. I'm like, wait, what? But yeah, I guess it is air. Fields of grain, the medium is grain. Waves on a string, and the medium being string, and the earthquake, the medium being ground. So transverse waves, oscillations of the string are perpendicular to the wave motion. Transverse waves, oscillations of the string. Oscillation. Oscillation, that's such a fun word. Which means the movement of back and forth at a regular speed. So the oscillations of the string are perpendicular to the wave motion. Okay. Interesting. Longitudinal ways, the oscillations of the spring are in the same directions as of the wave motion. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Because it follows the wave. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like, how do people figure out the equations for these? Like, what? How big brained are you guys? Wow. Like, the people who are like, I can never be artsy and like creative, like what you're doing is incredible. That's how I feel about like STEM related people. How do you guys think like that? That's so cool. I mean, it's like so crazy to me. A water wave is a combination of both. Energy and information move medium does not. Cool. So water wave and transfers information and energy. Unlike charges have an attractive force, like charges repel each other, which makes sense, kind of like magnets. Hi, Bach. Oh, thanks for still being here. Welcome back. Electromagnetic wave slash light, which I really liked reading this one. Light is an electromagnetic wave. Wavelength is a wave that repeats itself in distance. Period is a wave that repeats itself in time. And the frequency is the number of waves that passed by a point in 1 second. Okay. Home from work now? Nice! Oh, thanks for the head pat, Adagio. Wait, will I make it? Oh, thank you. Yeah, we did it! Thank you for the head pat. Welcome back from work, Bach. I hope you're thriving. I hope you get some good eats, because I get so hangry when I come back from work. The velocity is okay. Velocity, where c is the speed of light, 300,000. Okay. Wait, hold on. Kilometer per second, or 186,000 miles per second. Or 700, no, 7.5 times around the Earth per second. Okay. Gotcha. Electromagnetic wave, electric and magnetic transverse, vibration. Okay. So that's so weird to me. It's just the electromagnetic wave with the electric and magnetic transverse vibration. Like that's so interesting. Electricity and magnetism are inherently connected. Changing one causes the other. Like what? Okay. Where's this textbook? I need to read. All right. Let's read this. Laws of motion. Oh, well, no, this is motion. I already read through this, right? But this is still chapter 2. Huh. Radiation. Visible light. Yes. Okay, that's more. Okay. Okay, so astronomical objects are more than just things of beauty in the night sky. Planets, stars, and galaxies are of vital significance if we are to fully understand our place in the larger scheme of things in the universe. Each object is a source of information about the material aspects of our universe, its state of motion, its temperature, its chemical composition, and even its past history. Much of this information comes to us in form of light. When we look at the stars, the light we see actually began its journey to Earth decades, centuries, even millennia ago. The faint rays from the most distant galaxies have taken billions of years, billions of Earths, yes, billions of years to reach us. The stars and galaxies in the night sky show us the far away and the long ago. In this chapter, we begin our study of how astronomers extract information from light emitted by astronomical objects. These basic concepts of radiation are central to modern astronomy. And yeah, I really like how they wrote that sentence that the stars and galaxy in the night sky show us the far away and the long ago, because what we see from the sky now is like what it's not the state of what it is now for that side of the star. I can't articulate, but it's just such a beautiful way of saying that like it's not permanent, you know. Oh, I like the song. Okay. Uh, ba, 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 ba. Let's see. Radiation. Oh, cool. Information from the skies. Um, Figure 3.1 shows a galaxy in the constellation Andromeda on a dark, clear night, far from cities or other sources of light. The Andromeda Galaxy, as it is generally called, can be seen with the naked eye as a faint, fuzzy patch on the sky, comparable in diameter to the full moon, yet the fact that it is visible from Earth belies this galaxy's enormous distance from us. It lies roughly 2.5 million light years away. That's so far! Imagine, like, traveling to that galaxy. I wonder what it has, you know? Andromeda, yeah! Hi, Jekka! I'm doing astronomy studying. We're learning, so this chapter, we're learning about waves and light, and I guess radiation, but my teacher didn't really add that in the lesson, so I think I have to self-study. Andromeda? Oh, is that how you say it? Andromeda? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know how to say. I don't know how to pronounce a lot of things correctly. But thank you. Andromeda Galaxy. Andromeda. Emphasis on two. Yeah, two. Oh, Andromeda. Andromeda Galaxy. Okay. Dang, you guys are good at this. Thank you. See, that's something I need to get better at is freaking remembering how to pronounce it. Because I know that's also, it's a gorilla's either song. Andromeda. Perfect. And it do be. Okay, yeah, it do be. Ah, Jackal, you seem to know some of astronomy. Or at least, like, the galaxies. Ah, oh no. Well, my bad. Let me redo that. Let me reread a bit of that. I do not know anything about it. Oh, really? I don't know. You knew the pronunciation though. Dang. Andromeda. I forgot about that. Hold on. Let me Andromeda. Okay, Andromeda. Okay, the closest galaxy. All right. How was your day, Jackal? Did you leave work? Given the practical impossibility of traveling to such remote parts of the universe, dang. How do astronomers know anything about objects far from Earth? How do we obtain detailed information about planets, stars, or galaxies too distant for a personal visit or any kind of controlled experiment? The answer is that we use the law of physics as we know them here on Earth to interpret the electromagnetic radiation emitted by those objects. It's so cool. It's so... How do people think like this? Man, no work? It's the weekend? Oh, right. I no work on weekend. It feels like a Monday night for me. I'm sorry. Sorry. Today's been a long day. I had a morning shift and then I went to my acting class and then I'm here studying. My day has not ended. But it's good. I like hanging out with you guys and I don't know. There's something about like trying to teach something that you're not good at that it kind of reinforces what you don't know and like Yeah. Um, Light and radiation. Radiation is any way in which energy is transmitted through space from one point to another without the need of any physical connection between the two locations. Oh. Um, Radiation. So, like, uranium, that has natural radiation then, does it? Does it not? Hold on. Uranium. Because I usually, for me, I'm just like, oh, uranium is radiation. But I don't, am I tripping? Or is it the active, like, oh, okay. Oh. Sorry, y'all. I just based this off of Fallout. So it says, uranium is a naturally occurring radioactive element. When refined, uranium is a silvery white metal. Uranium has 3 primary naturally occurring isotopes, and it's a weakly radioactive and contributes to low levels of natural background radiation in the environment. Uranium is used in nuclear power generation. Well, that makes sense. A person can be exposed to uranium by inhaling dust and air or ingesting water and food. The general population is exposed to trace levels of uranium primarily through food and water. People live near federal government facilities that made or tested nuclear weapons, or facilities that mine or process uranium or enrich uranium may have increased exposure to uranium. Okay. School science labs may keep small quantities of uranium of varying enrichment levels to demonstrate radioactive properties. These sources have low levels of radioactivity and are not harmful to people when handled properly. Oh, okay, gotcha. Correct. Dang. This is so fun! I don't know, something about science. I always liked science compared to math. But even so, like, I don't know. Physics was intriguing. Chemistry was also intriguing, but I don't think I have the brain for it. But yeah, it's cool. Let me see. What the? I found your citizen card. Wait, I didn't know your name was. I'm such a cutie. Stop. Alex, hello. I'm studying astronomy, but how you do? Welcome in. You did. Nar, I was telling people that I inhaled coffee beans while I was grinding it. It's like fine coffee bean powder that I inhaled, and it's kind of messing me up. I think it's in my lungs, and I think I'm gonna get cancer from it. I don't know, man. Glody, coffee is not cocaine. Please be safe. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're right. Like, I feel like I've been affected lung-wise because I feel it. But how you been, Alex? No way. Um, Wait, what? Where was I in the reading thing? Okay, I go study myself as well. Oh, poof. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so true. You study. You study too. We're locking in. Radiation definition? Oh. Let me see. I can't find my place. Oh. I didn't even read that far. Um The term electromagnetic just means that the energy is carried in form of rapidly fluctuating electric and magnetic fields. Okay, to be discussed more later in section 3.2, virtually all we know about the universe beyond Earth's atmosphere has been gleaned from painstaking analysis of electromagnetic radiation received from afar. Our understanding depends completely on our ability to decipher this steady stream of data reaching us from space. Dude, how did they do this? No! No! No snorting straight caffeine or radiation. I tell Delta. What the heck? What I do? What I do? Yeah, I don't recommend it though. I don't recommend inhaling coffee beans, coffee powder. Like, it's still affecting me. How do I like vacuum my lungs? All right. All right. It doesn't help that I was sick. I don't know if you guys have people getting sick around your area, but for me at least, people have been getting like cold symptoms, but then there's a lingering cough that's so bad. It's like as bad as bronchitis, but it's not bronchitis. I don't know what it is. And I was wondering if it was like some uh derivative, is that the word, of COVID that's just not being detected as COVID. I don't know, but it just sucks. And it doesn't help that I'm having that kind of like lingering cough with this. It just kind of, is it the word exacerbated? Is that the term? Like accelerate? Yeah, it exacerbated the coughing a bit worse. Um, so let's see. How bright are the stars or galaxies or planets, and how hot? What are their masses? How rapidly do they spin, and what is their motion through space? What are they made of, and in what proportion? The list of questions is long, but one fact is clear. Electromagnetic theory is vital to providing the answers. Without it, would have no way of testing our models, and cosmos in the modern science of astronomy simply would not exist. You know what, like, really shook me as a kid learning about stars was that blue stars didn't mean it was cold, it meant it was hotter, and red stars were actually the cool ones. And I was like, in my brain, that was so mind blowing to me. Because, like, what do you mean blue is hot? Red is hot! Not sure, but I got sick from MP's roommate when I visited, and it left a lingering sore throat. It's not bad though, it's more like a slight tickle that made me have to clear my throat a bit. Man, yeah. It'd be rough. I wonder if it's the same thing, but just like a severe form of it, you know? Like maybe it multiplied and kind of got it adapted to having a cough later in, you know? Did you go to the doctor for that, Jackal? And did you get, like, did they tell you what that was? I went to the urgent care and, nah, yeah, that's fair. I mean, at least you're, like, well off now, right? Do you still have the lingering sore throat right now? I just rested and had soup and tea and it went away. Dang, Jackal, must be nice being built like a non-Victorian child. Yes, I still have the lingering sore throat. Wait, you do? Oh. Huh. I wonder if it's the same thing. It lasted like maybe 4 days? What the heck? Man. What kind of human are you? You're like superhuman or something. That's not right. That's messed up. That's messed up. Yeah, I don't get sick often or for too long. What the man? I wish. I want that kind of system. But like for me, I have to drink four jugular jugs of orange juice. I don't know, my dad is the same way, really. But my mom, brother, and sister get sick all the time. What the? I wonder if it's like in your genes. Something in your genes that make you like more resistant to sicknesses. Um, but yeah, it'd be rough. Did I read this one? Oh, visible light is the particular type of electromagnetic radiation to which our human eyes happen to be sensitive. Wait, light, visible light, is electromagnetic radiation? Or, I guess it's not the kind of radiation I'm thinking of, right? Because if radiation is just merely energy being from one point to another without physical stuff, then I guess it's not the same radiation as, like, uranium, right? Because it's electromagnetic radiation? Oh, okay. It's electromagnetic radiation. It's not radioactive. Oh, okay. I. Oh. Oh, okay. That's the problem. I keep thinking radiation means radioactive, which is what you're thinking of. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I've always had strong immune system. Part of it's luck of the draw, and part of it's not eating food, not eating month-old food. What the? Weren't you even born? Were you even human, Jackal? Did you even have ancestors? I don't know where that. I don't know the correlation of those questions. Don't at me. Um. Yeah. Okay. But radioactive objects emit radiation. Oh. Wait, tune? Not the face. What? All visible light as electromagnetic radiation is not the same kind of a harmful radiation. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, my bad, Adagio. I get you. Radioactive objects emit radiation, but electromagnetic radiation is not the same as the bad. Okay, yeah, because really, I just kind of based off of radiation and like gamma rays and all that from Fallout, which is so bad to say. That's so bad to say. I'm so sorry. But like to me, radiation is like radioactive, but it's not. There's different kinds. That's so strange. Okay, I'm learning. This is probably like common knowledge, and I'm just dumb. I'm sorry. You know, from a technical standpoint, you're always looking at the past. When you look at something that is lit by the sun, yeah. Oh, you might like this sentence, Jackal. It was the description of that basically, but I was saying how I liked it. Uh, so it's like in the beginning of the chapter, they kind of like do a overview, but like a very poetic kind of description of the topic. So one of the sentence says, when we look at the stars, the light we see actually began. Wait, when we look at the stars, the light we see actually began its journey to Earth decades, centuries, even millennia ago. The faint rays from the most distant galaxies have taken billions of years to reach us. The stars and galaxy in the night sky show us the far away and the long ago. And I thought that was so poetic. So pretty. It makes you just think about time and how small we just it just makes you feel so tiny. Cause we're like in such a big system. Huge. Does it wear wig? I don't know. Because you see the light reflecting off objects that allow you to see it, but the light takes time to travel. Ah, yeah. So technically the things you see are being lit by light that has been traveling for a time. That's so crazy, right? Like, the fact that it's like measured in the time. It's so cool. And what's that? Albert Einstein theory that the further you are from Earth, like time, it's so crazy. I don't know. Interstellar did this, and I had a whole like spiral of researching, and it just made me freak out a little. But it's just crazy. Yeah, basically what you just read. Yeah. Always like the ending of Men in Black 2. What was that kind of ending? Have you seen it? I have seen Men in Black 2, but I don't remember the ending. It's not the distance from Earth, it's just the speed at which you travel. Oh. Gotcha, gotcha. Is this okay, speed at which you travel. Wow. Okay. It's just so interesting to me. So big, so vast. Oh my gosh. I feel like each paragraph I read, I'm just like mind blown. um so visible light is a electromagnetic radiation where our human eyes are sensitive. As light enters our eye, small chemical reactions triggered by the incoming energy send electrical impulses to the brain, producing the sensation of sight. But modern instruments can also detect many forms of invisible electromagnetic radiation, which goes completely unnoticed by our eyes. Radio, infrared, and ultraviolet waves, as well as X-rays and gamma rays, all fall into this category. Or in Interstellar's case, the theory that massive gravity could also affect it. Is that so? When you say oh, okay. The theory that is that accurate or like interstellar, like, well, in terms of that theory. Uh, the movie Interstellar, yeah, okay. At the end, Will Smith is looking into the locker that holds a whole little town in it, and like, isn't it said that this is all they know? Oh, and then the camera zooms out to show the building he's in and the city, the country. It keeps zooming out, shows the Earth, then the solar system, then the galaxy and the universe, and it keeps zooming out to an alien holding the universe as a marble and using it to play marbles with other marbles of the universe. Okay, wow. Yeah, that's crazy. I need to rewatch that. I want to watch Men in Black. What's the context of that little town? Interstellar logic is accurate to the theories that exist. Okay, it's pretty accurate representation of that theory, but whether or not it is true is untested. Hard to test when we can't really leave Earth. Yeah, that's true. But that's a crazy theory. Like, it just makes you think. And I'm forever not gonna be impressed with the planet they go to that has like, oh, it's not mountains, it's waves. And then you hear the ticking sound in the background that like replicates a second on Earth. And like it's so cool. Black holes are the closest things we have to some form of like bending time / reality. Wow. Is it true that Gargantua is real, right? I think I saw a recent NASA news that they saw like a black hole, like a really big black hole. I could be wrong. Which again is just an insane amount of gravity, right? But we wouldn't survive a black hole though. We would turn into spaghetti. Unless, maybe we can make no space graded unbendable suit. Who knows? Yeah, who knows? You ever been in a black hole? In game, yeah. In game. Actually, no, not even game. I'm trying to remember if I ever was. Well, I would Genshin count? uh, yeah, spaghettification is such a funny thing. Oh my. Yeah, it sounds crazy. Does not sound at all fun. Probably not. Dang. I mean, what is it? I guess? Hmm. Oh, no. Oh, like, what if you made a spaceship that somehow made anti-gravity force shield somehow and and inside it also has anti-gravity um pressure, right? And so when it goes to a black hole, the pressure equals. I can't. I'm not even. I don't know if I should speak. Oh, BRB, okay. I wish you played Woowa. Day 69 of asking to play Woowa. What the? That's crazy, Jackal. How are you gonna say that and go BRB? That's rude. No, I'm just kidding. You go shower. Yeah, if we made a spaceship that could withstand a black hole, then it would withstand a black hole. You think it'd be possible, Adagio? You should make one. I believe. Yeah, because I feel like it could. It could. It's just how it could be implemented. That's a good question. Because I've seen the spaceships they make, because we have like a space and rocket center. And boy, it looks, not like Halo. It doesn't look like Halo at all. Where's our big battleship spaceships? No, it's cool though. I feel like it is. We'll just have to keep making. Note that despite the different names, the word light, rays, radiation, and waves all really refer to the same thing. The names are just historical accidents, reflecting the fact that it took many years for scientists to realize that these apparently very different types of radiation are in reality one and the same physical phenomenon. Throughout the test, we will use a general term, light and electromagnetic radiation, more or less interchangeably. Okay. I guess that answered my confusion with radiation. I think it would be really hard to make something that could overcome something that even light can't escape. But I'll get to work. Yeah! Yeah! I believe in you, Adagio. I wonder if there's like a group of people that are actually trying to like theorize on how to make it realistic to go through a black hole, like a realistic way. I don't know. I wonder what Reddit would say. Like if there's a group of scientists that would theorize and like kind of bounce off of each other's ideas and like kind of argument. That'd be so cool. But yeah. So, okay, we moved then to wave motion. Also, thank you. Thank you for clarifying any confusion I had. I feel like I have such a deep understanding of this because I watched my teacher's lecture on it and he kind of gives like a general basis of everything, but now it's like, compared to the textbook, it's so like in depth. Let's see. Despite the early confusion still reflected in current terminology, scientists now know that all types of electromagnetic radiation travel through space in the form of waves. To understand the behavior of light, then we must know a little about wave motion. Simply stated, a wave is a way in which energy is transferred from place to place without the physical movement of material from one location to another. Hold on. Oh, okay. I was like, that looks literally like the definition of radiation. But the difference is that it's physical movement. Radiation is not needing physical connection, and then wave is not needing physical movement. Wait, no, it is. Wait, without. Hold on, I'm confusing myself. In a way which energy is transferred from a place to place without the physical movement of material from one location to another. I don't know why I'm blanking on this one. A wave? Physical movement? But don't you need physical movement for it to be a wave? I don't. Simply stated, a wave is in a way. Which energy? Simply stated, I feel like that's harder. In wave motion, the energy is carried by a disturbance of some sort. Think of a wave in an ocean? Yeah, maybe I'm overthinking it too much. uh, okay. When you're in the ocean and a wave comes by you, float up and down, that it's right. You don't move forward. Oh, you're right. Oh, you're right. It's only the current that makes us move. But without that, we would just like float up and down. The energy flows through the water. The water isn't traveling. Oh, okay. Let's go, Professor Adagio. Same with EM radiation. Whoa. Oh, okay. The energy flows through the water. Water itself isn't traveling. Right, okay, that makes sense. BRB, okay. The energy is making all the particle it passes through move. Okay. Same with EM radiation. Move up and down. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Back in a few. Yeah, go for it. I'll be reaching dish. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take what you said. I'm gonna screenshot so I could look at this later too. Think of a wave. When you're in a wave and a wave comes up to you, move up and down. You don't move. Oh, you don't travel. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Whoa, okay. I'm taking that in. Thank you. I think that really helped me understand. Okay, simply stated, a wave is a way in which the energy is transferred from place to place without physical movements of material from one location to another. Okay, in wave motion, the energy is carried by disturbance of some sort. This disturbance, whatever its nature, occurs in a distinctive repeating pattern. Ripples on the surface of a pond, sound waves in air, and electromagnetic waves in space, despite their many obvious differences, all share this basic defining property. Oh, okay, yeah. Um, Ripples on the surface of a pond, sound wave in air, electromagnetic waves in space. Despite their obvious differences, all share this basic defining property. Imagine a twig floating in a pond, a pebble thrown into the pond. At some disturbance from the twig disturbs the surface of the water, setting it up and down motion. Oh, hey! Well, welcome back. I forgot to do the ads thing. Oh my gosh. But hey, that example is in here. Ripples on the surface of a pond, sound waves in the air. I keep repeating that, but imagine a twig floating in a pond and a pebble thrown into the pond at some distance from the twig, oops, disturbs the surface of the water, setting it into up and down motion. This disturbance will move outward from the point of impact in the form of waves. When the waves reach the twig, some of the pebble's energy will be imparted to it, causing the twig to bob up and down. In this way, both energy and information, the fact that the pebble entered the water, are transferred from the place where the pebble landed to the location of the twig. We could tell that a pebble, or at least some object, had entered the water just by observing the twig. Okay. Welcome back! Hello! Okay, Adagio, that makes sense. Thank you for giving me the example of the ocean wave. And both energy and information, the fact that the pebble entered the water transferred. We could tell that. Okay, yes. Yeah, you should be a professor, Adagio. With little additional physics, we could even we could even estimate the pebble's energy. Oh. Okay. And they have a description. They have like a graphic of a pond and then like a wave. A wave is not a physical object. No water traveled from the point. Oh. No water traveled from the point of impact of the pebble to the twig at any location on the surface. The water surface simply moved up and down as the wave passed. What then did move across the surface of the pond? As illustrated in the figure, the answer is that the wave was the pattern of up and down motion. The pattern was transmitted from one point to the next as the disturbance moved across the water. Huh. I never thought of this. But, or, you know what? Maybe I'd seen it in science class, but, no water traveled from the point of impact. Like, it's just there. It's just there. What? And for me to think that it does the up and down pattern, that's so like, I didn't even really like have that in my mind. That's so strange. All right. Figure 3.3 shows how wave properties are quantified and illustrates some standard terminology. The wave's period is the number of seconds needed for the wave to repeat itself at any given point in space. The wavelength is the number of meters needed for the wave to repeat itself. Wavelength. Okay. And okay. There's a lot of like, I guess the dissection of the wave and like the anatomy. All right. Let's see. I see a prism. See, what was so mind-blowing is that, like, our human eyes could visibly see certain spectrums of the, what is it? Like, what is this called? Visible spectrum. Because there's radio infrared. Oh, the electromagnetic, I guess. Radiation question mark. But the fact that we could only see like one part and then the others like is invisible and there's frequencies like what? Yeah, wow. It's just so many components to like everything. Like it's not just like one thing. It's like multiple things. It's so cool. Okay. Yeah, higher frequency means more energy, right? Yeah. Oh. And that's why it goes to UV and then it goes to X-ray and then it goes to gamma ray. Okay. I didn't. What the? Do a flip. Do the roar. Hi, electrifying. Why did I read do a flip like that boy from Shrek 4? Like do the roar. I hope you've been doing good. Oh, I feel like it's been so long since I've seen you. Welcome in. And so like X-ray, gamma ray, etc. Yeah, those are dangerous. UV is only kind of dangerous. Yeah, I only know UV is like the only reason why I know UV's kind of bad is that like in Korea, people are like don't get sunburn or like sun damage. UV rays bad for you and all that stuff. Oh, the XD. Yeah, red through violet are visible. Infrared is less. Red through violet are visible. Red through violet. Yeah. Infrared is less. Is it red? Is infrared red? If you could see it? I don't know. Radio waves are literally everywhere. Oh, okay. Oh, less dangerous. Okay, gotcha. And radio waves are literally everywhere. Okay, gotcha. I've been having a rough time, but I'm alive. How are you? Oh, sorry that you're having a rough time. But yeah, I'm glad you're alive and I'm glad you're here. I've been doing well. Kind of. I'm actually overwhelmed with like some stuff, but in terms of like studying astronomy, that has been not gonna lie, this most surprising part of like this semester. It's heavy, but it's so like fun to study. I don't know. And the fact that Adagio also really likes astronomy just like makes it really cool because then if I have any questions or anything, and I believe DB also wanted to, he might have some astronomy knowledge. I don't know. I feel like Adagio though, you have like the most. It's just so cool. You can answer anything or you like use analogies if I'm ever confused. Oh, good Goober, I'm vibing. Oh, that's good. I'm sorry you're dealing with stuff too. It's not as bad, but it's just like I guess stress. Stress cuz I also have like a showcase that's happening and I don't want to think about it. I just want to put it under rug, mental rug. Um but yeah. It's heavy. Glow, it's light. I don't know. I don't know. It's all the same electromagnetic radiation, just different amounts of energy. Okay. It's late for me, I don't know. I'm getting so eepy though. Oh my gosh. I get that. I've been dealing with a breakup and just being overworked. Oh no. Breakups are never easy. Yeah. I'm sorry. And if you ever want to talk about it, I'm always willing to. But yeah, it's like they say it's so cheesy, but like time really does help and it heals. And although it might be hard, you have time for yourself now. Like if you want to do things with yourself, you can. Like I know I have some friends who like had some breakups, but um now they're like, it was hard during that time, but now they're like thriving and they're doing things they like and, have rekindled hobbies that they might have not really had the time when they were with their partners. But yeah, I don't know. That might be unsolicited advice. I am sorry. I'm glad you're here and you're vibing though. And, yeah. I find though just emotions all over the place. That's completely understandable. That's all right. Sorry for my terrible jokes. That's crazy. That also has to be quoted. Hold up. You know what? I'll make a quotes channel. I think it's time. I don't talk about Wait, oh, hold on. I don't talk about my problems much. That's okay though. It's good. I mean, it's like I'd rather like I don't know, you guys be able to instead of not. I remember going to a streamer's like stream and like I like really liked his vibe, but you know what happened? He asked this person how their day was. They replied like something like, "Oh, I've been having a really hard day today and yeah, just stopping by to chill." Something around the lines like that, right? The mod instantly deleted and was like, "Don't overshare and talk about," which I was like, that wasn't even oversharing. That was they literally answered the question of like how they were doing. I got that still. Now, mind you, this was when I was still starting Twitch. I probably had like less than 100. Yeah, I think I was before affiliate. Um, I still think about how like that kind of, even as a watcher, I was like, that's so weird to me. I don't know. Like what? Yeah, that is whack. That is whack. Not no, dork, I appreciate. Yeah, I appreciate you and I hope like if you ever need distraction, memes, I got you. But I'm sorry you're feeling that way right now. And it's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel emotions, don't feel bad or anything. Just feel everything for a week. Try to have a timestamp and try not to let it get to you for too long. Um, but yeah, feel the feelings that you're feeling. It's okay. It's valid. But after you feel it, get past it, then you can move on and, you know, yeah, be the person you are. But I get you. I remember a few years ago, a clip went around like that where a streamer exploded on someone who was a regular who hadn't been around for a while. No. Also electrifying. Thank you for the chat care package. Um, which means for those who are in chat, if you guys are hungry, if you need to pee or poop, please do so. If you need to eat, please do so. And yeah, take care of yourself. Stretch reminder. I don't know if your posture is good, but I know I'm hunching. So I'm gonna unshrimpify. Oh, that feels good. Oh, especially the shoulder stretches. Okay. So a streamer exploded on someone who was a regular, who hadn't been around for a while because the viewer answered after deflecting first, explaining that a friend had passed away and that they had taken some time. And it was like, bro, you literally asked and pressed when they tried to deflect. Yeah, that's crazy. I just don't get. That's so backwards. Like especially if you want to like be personable, why then are you punishing people when they answer questions like that? It's just kind of telling on that streamer. And I will say that when that happened, I didn't really I didn't really enjoy mm, how their mods were like, because it was kind of like that for a good bit, and so I just didn't want to watch or support that streamer anymore. Yeah, yeah. Man, frick you, why are you so kind? What the? what the? I don't know. But I'm just moving on, just been focusing and on improving myself. Yeah. Going on runs and hitting the gym, also focusing on work and my studies. Oh, that's good. Good for you. Thank you. So caring though, it's rare to really find people that care. Yeah. I yeah. I totally get that. Cuz I feel like breakups people kind of brush lightly, but it's like if you're a person that feels deeply, it's just it's hard, and I kind of, not saying that I went through the same thing at all, but I did go through like those kinds of emotional downs before, and just want to definitely make sure that you're okay. And if you want any rants or anything, that you have a place to, because I feel like also being alone and isolated doesn't help in times like this. So, yeah, if there's ever a moment that you need anything, feel free to reach out. Yeah. I don't know. Streaming is just so strange. Like you never know what kind of streamer you'll encounter, and what kind of like I guess person that'll like come by the like stream will be like. It's just it's very interesting. Um but yeah, for me though, it's been very rewarding. It's been so fun. And I'm glad I get to even study astronomy with you guys. It's just it's so nice. Like I don't know. I'm trying to it's kind of hard to remember when I became like, or I guess when you guys start to like show up in the chat. I wonder if like I could see that. Let me stalk you guys. I think it says followed. So Electrify, you've been here since October 27, 2022. Whoa, 2022. That's a long time. And Adagio, oh my gosh, it's almost close to a year, because it says you've been following since December 2024. That's crazy. Also, hi Julian. Man, someday I need to get back into studying astronomy. Yeah. Wait, I know you had plans about like having some stuff, but yeah, have you were you able to? Hello, Julian. Yeah, I don't have family to talk to. My friends are doo-doo, so I'm used to being alone. Yeah, I feel that. I think that's why Discord and streaming was such a like, it was a blessing, because I got to find more friends that way, um and just like friends you wouldn't be able to find in your city or something, like your vicinity, which yeah, it sucks being alone or isolated, you know? Because you get into your headspace, and then you get deeper into your headspace, and then it kind of just keeps getting worse. So, like, for me, when I feel down, I always realize, like, hanging out with friends, even if it's like a Discord call, or like, even if it's IRL, that's even like better. It like helps distract your brain. Anything like you said, running, that's good. Working out, like focusing on your studies, that's good. And I'm glad you're like improving yourself on feeling better, and it's good to distract your brain from that. You got this. You got this. Oh wait, oh my bad. My Discord is in the about. Sorry, I'm trying to read through. Um, that was when you got Sherry to draw your OC. Ah, yeah, yeah. I miss Sherry. I wonder how she's doing. I want to actually commission her to do my emotes because while I love my emotes, I just I want an update. I need an update, and I think Sherry will do chef kiss. I love her emotes, and I love her art style, and it's just like a best of both worlds. Just so delicious. But yeah, it's been so interesting. I was an astrophysics major for a bit before dropping out because my college didn't have an astronomy major, which is so crazy to me. But astrophysics. Wait, we should connect with Adagio because he studied in that realm, and I think you guys would vibe. You guys both love astronomy, and I like it. I know, right? Not having astronomy is like crazy. Like how the heck the math broke me. Oh yeah, the voices do get loud. Yeah. Here, I'll send the invite link. Or are you able to see it on my about? If not, I could always send it here. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I think I did that on purpose because I didn't want bots to like easily get in. So I had to gatekeep. Like I actually had to gatekeep even though it's kind of on my profile, but it's I try to make it hard so people can't find it. You don't see it? Oh wait, I think I really gate kept it then. Alright. Sorry about that. Um I guess it has to be requested through mouth. I don't know. I was an astrophysics major before I dropped out. Oh, but I was enjoying the math? Oh, I see. I was alright with the math until calculus 2. The professor was something else. Oh my gosh, yeah, that if you have a bad professor, oh my goodness, it really does change. It changes everything. What the Streamlabs? I thought I was in the Discord? Oh. Yeah, you're so good electrifying. I think I was mass deleting. I might have randomly left. That's so okay. That's it's all good. Like, for me, I just want it to be like a good space for someone to chill. And if not, if there's because I understand I have like 50, I think, Discord groups. And sometimes it can get super overwhelming and cluttered, and sometimes you just want to clean it up. So, yeah, no, it's okay. But yeah, if you ever need us, we are here for you. And I put all my astronomy stuff in this like IRL cosplay book text channel. I probably should rename it, but I don't know what. If you guys have an idea, I'd be more than welcome to like test it out to see if I like it. But yeah. But I didn't know you were a math person, Adagio. Yes. Egg. What the? I just see an egg. But yeah. Egg word. Why does he look like the egg from Puss in Boots? Wasn't his name? Wasn't it Humpty Dumpty? I thought that was him for like a little bit, but it's egg word, like Edward Cullen, but in an egg. Oh my! Speaking of, is the Twilight guy has an egg? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It took me a minute, but you know what? it's kind of crazy to say this, but I think the egg is his skin tone. Like he is that pale in the movie. Um, but yeah, on TikTok I saw that people were like watching the Twilight marathon on YouTube, and then the Twitch chat was just all like hoa hoa. And then TikTok was like, it's hoa hoa season. It's so silly. Oh, hello, Lazy Lena. How are you? Oh my goodness. I was like, I noticed that emote. I was like, why did that look familiar? And it was from Nine. Yeah. How you do? It was amazing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's great. I want to watch that marathon. I feel like I missed out, but it's fine. Because I saw it on my YouTube home channel, and I was like, should I? Jeff, hello. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm studying astronomy. And I have great company with me. It's like a tavern. It feels like a tavern. But how are you doing? But yeah, I'll definitely talk more in there. Yeah, no, you're all good. No pressure or anything, but I'm also trying to be a bit more active. I feel bad that like, oh, here like we have community, but I don't really like do anything. So I'm trying to get better at that too. Yeah. I'm great. How are you? Doing good. Oh my gosh, he even has the tee cat. Vibes. Vibes. Yes, I saw you follow me and I wanted to pop in. Oh my goodness, yeah. I think yeah, yeah. Okay, 'cause when I was watching 9, you commented and he was like, "Bro, you gotta like if you guys don't know Lena, you gotta follow." And then I really liked your vibe from the way you chatted. It was like very like I don't know, it was very like fun. I like the way you banter with 9. But yeah, oh my goodness, thanks for hopping in. Thanks for hopping in. Let me give a shout out. Let's see. Yeah, y'all. I found Lazy Lena through the streamer called 9. I think his 9IV, 9VI or 4. I know it's 4. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um and she just seems so sweet. And if you guys want to support a great streamer, please give her a follow. Yeah, yeah. Ivy, okay. Do you know why he chose the number 4? Yeah, super cool community over there as well. Yeah, 100%. 4's best number. Yeah, so true. Um, sorry, Jeff. I'm at work, so I can't reply all the time. That's okay. Oh my goodness, I hope you're doing good at work. I'm doing good. Gonna get my first car today from work. Hey, yo, congrats. Yo, what? First car. That's so cool. That's exciting. Congratulations. What kind of car? Now, yeah, like that's so sweet. That's so sweet of you though. And of course. And your last category was Resident Evil 5. That's so fun. Wait, yeah, yeah, okay. Cause have you played the original Lana? If you don't mind me asking. Alright, let's see. Time to lock in again. It's almost 2. Oh my gosh. Do you think I could come into work late? No, I can't. I won't. I won't. No, no, no. It's fine. Um, uh, what did I stop reading? Oh, I stopped reading at the equations part. Frequency equals 1 over period. Period. No, go ahead. Oh, well, I love the OG. Oh, shoot, okay. Now, let me see. That's such a cute dumpy. Cute dumpy emote. It's silly. But yeah, okay, gotcha. Because I was wondering if you were getting into like the franchise or if you were like a fan. Because I started Resident Evil, I think last year or this. Yeah, I think last year around fall. And I started with Resident Evil 2 Remake, and then I went to play 3 Remake, and then I played currently finished, or recently finished, I mean, 4 Remake and the DLC. And yeah, having a really good time with the franchise, and I have yet to play Resident Evil 5. It's almost 3 a.m. Julian. Julian, what you doing at 3 a.m.? Don't you need sleep? Aren't you eepy? Oh my gosh, you're built so strong. How? I played all the co-ops with my older brother. Oh, that's so sweet. That's like, wait, that's very similar with how I start to, like, basically my gamer arc was because of my older brother. But we didn't really co-op. I would watch him because every time we co-oped, I would kill us and then he would get mad and then blame me for it. But in like a joking way. Like even if he died while he was playing, he would be like, "Oh, good job." Like I was like low-key the Meg. He like blamed me all the time. But in a joking way, like teasing way. But yeah, I knew of Fallout because of him. I knew of Skyrim because of him. Dark Souls. What is it? Dragon Inquisition? Question mark. And other things like that. But I don't think Resident Evil was one of them. Yeah, he wasn't really like a. He didn't have any Resident Evil stuff, surprisingly. But my sleep schedule is abysmal. I do not sleep until around this time. Yo, my brain is too active at night. That is fair. Yeah, you do seem to be a night owl, which is good. I feel like I am also energized at night. Something about daytime and something about the sun and being hot. It just does not make me want to like do anything. Oh yes, peak sibling experience. Yes. Yeah. But that's fun. I'm glad yeah, that's so cool. I'm glad you're here, cause then yeah, I get to know you a bit more. The lore. The lore. Yeah, I need to know the Lena lore. When do you stream usually, Lena? Components of visible light. White light is a mixture of colors, which we conventionally divide into 6 major hues: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet. As shown in figure 3.4, we can separate a beam of white light into a rainbow of these basic colors, called a spectrum, plural spectra, by passing it through a prism. This experiment was first reported by Isaac Newton over 300 years ago. So that was from 300. Okay, I didn't know he found that. I normally stream pretty much all the time, lol. Normally in the afternoon after my classes. Oh, okay. Yo, what kind of classes? If you don't mind me asking. If not, that's okay. I've been sick these last few days, so I've been half-assing my streams. That's okay. That's alright. It's okay to, like, especially, oh my gosh, I've been recovering from a sickness and I have coughing fits. I don't know if you have that as well. my friend said that he has like a lingering sore throat, and I'm wondering if it's like some kind of like, I don't know. You're good, just boring high school classes, nothing special, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, that's okay. At least that you have a good outlet. Like when I was in high school, well, back in my day, we didn't have streaming, so no, we did. But it was just like I think there was a stream that I was on with my sister called You Now or Live Now, I forgot, but I'm cringing because it was me and my sister just singing, and I thought it was just us. Like, it was like a practice round. I didn't think that when we hit the record button or like the start button, it would actually be like people watching us. And we had four people. And one friend was from Facebook, and he chatted how we were great. And I was like, that's when I like was like, wait, and then I immediately ended, and I deleted that account, deleted everything. I don't know, something about like people from your school knowing that and like knowing, I don't know. I just don't want people from school to like see what I do. Elemental valid reaction, yeah. I don't know. I was so embarrassed. But yeah, I hope school's going well for you. Um, okay, what determines the color of a beam of light? The answer is frequency. Uh-oh. Am I lagging? Okay, I'm not lagging anymore. I guess it was a hiccup. We see different colors because our eyes react differently to electromagnetic waves as different frequencies. A prism splits a beam of light up into separate colors. Oh, we read that. True. Wait, no, we didn't. Oh, wait, okay, no. We see different colors because our eyes react differently to electromagnetic waves of different frequencies. A prism splits a beam of light up into separate colors because light rays of different frequencies are bent or refracted slightly differently as they pass through the prism. Red light the least, violet the most. Oh, okay. So red is lower frequency, at least in the visible, and then higher frequency is blue and violet. Interesting. That's so cool. Yeah, we back. Oh, welcome back. Wish I could stay longer, but I'm very eepy. Oh, the cat emote. Stop. But I will definitely be stopping in more often. You're so sweet. Yeah, oh my gosh. Thank you for stopping by, Lena. And I hope you have a good eepy. You get your cat nap. And yeah, thank you for being here. And I hope I can hop by your stream and chill around and joke about stuff. I don't know about what. But yeah. But I love the vibes here already. Thank you. Likewise. I love your vibes. Now, have a great stream. Oh, yeah, you too. Have a good one. Good night. Let's see. Now, locking in. Glow does have fantastic chill vibes. Oh, stop it, you, Julian. You too, you know. Which, speaking of. Mwahaha. Let me just stalk you really quickly. Not the pause. I had to. Okay, yeah, Roblox. Roblox is fun. No, just kidding. I love Roblox. I love playing Frog. Actually, low-key, Roblox has didn't wait, Julian, do you know there's a game in Roblox that's like a replica of Silent Hill? And it's pretty good, apparently. What were you doing on Roblox? Were you doing the podcast? Roblox has legit games. Yeah, no, literally, they do. Um, they have some pretty good. I think me and Casey played like a Chilua art inspired one. Or Chilua Studio. I'm not sure. I forgot the name of it, but yeah, it's pretty good. Frog was like my Dead by Daylight before I even played Dead by Daylight. Um, yeah, interesting. Wait, so the frequencies also, because like prism splits a beam of light into separate colors because light rays of different frequencies are bent. The frequencies? Okay. And then I don't even know how to say that, but at the other end of the visible range has nearly double the frequency, 7.5 times 10 to the 14th power hertz, and since the speed of light is always the same, just over half the wavelength. Oh my gosh. I did some party games last time. Ooh, but normally I like doing some horror on there. Do you know if there's any Mario Party inspired party games there? Asking as a friend or something. That's crazy. Oh yes, definitely. Oh, or cooking. You should do like a tier list of Roblox game if you can. I played a Mario Party like game the other day. Oh, stop. Like, what kind of is there one that's like Mario Party 3 specifically? I probably could do a tier list at this point. Please do. I need to see you do a tier list. You could do like sections so it's not overwhelming, like party Roblox game tier list and like share it on Blue Sky. I feel like people would have fun doing like a their own take on it. You mean like the vehicle that carries everyone type Mario Party? Hmm, the vehicle. No, I don't think so. What am I thinking of? I don't know. Um, so yeah, I'm not sure actually. I haven't played the modern Mario Party, but it looks really fun. Cause I think it what is it? Yeah, I think it takes some inspiration from the older games, or if not, it did like a replication of certain older games. I need to recheck on that, but yeah, I really want to play it, but I think that's on the new Switch or something, and I don't have that. Oh, alright, then it's the normal way people think of a lot. Okay, I could DM you the game actually. Oh my gosh, yeah. That'd be awesome. Let's see. The other colors we see have frequencies and wavelengths intermediate between these two extremes, spanning the entire visible spectrum shown in figure 3.4. Radiation outside this range is invisible to human eyes. Huh. So, rainbows are so interesting then. Are rainbows electromagnetic radiations then? Or is it like an illusion of that? No, 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 it is. Wait. Well, huh. Because I know that it's because that the water is refracting and causing that rainbow look, right? Okay, that's so cool though. Um, Scientists often use a unit called the nanometer in describing the wavelength of light. Hmm. Well, Well, yeah, it is 2 a.m. I don't know how long I could continue this, but I really appreciate you guys being here. I think, speaking of 9, I think he's streaming. Hold on. If he's playing Resident Evil, that'd be vibes. We'll see who's playing. Oh my gosh, he's playing Peak! That's vibes. Yeah, thank you so much for being here, you guys. Even though it's so late. But yeah, I appreciate it. It's been a vibe. Yeah, I really appreciate you like helping out Adagio. Like you really helped me be less confused about my thoughts. Thank you for the chill vibes as always. Oh no, that's like you guys being chill. That ain't me. That's also you guys like just being awesome company to be with, and I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you. I didn't know if like anyone would really join because I'm not really doing anything, but yeah, I appreciate it. All right. Oh, I did that wrong. I always do the raids wrong. Is that just me? All right. Yay. Yeah, you guys have a good night. It's been so great, and I hope you guys. Yeah, oh, Jeff, thank you. These are the cozy kind of streams. They're always hidden gems on Twitch. Oh, what the. Jeff! Why you guys so sweet? You guys are so sweet. Oh. Oh. That means a lot. Especially with how I've been feeling about, like, I've been feeling so bad about like my Twitch just cuz like I'm not really consistent and I feel bad, but you guys are so sweet. Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate it though. I appreciate you being here, Jeff, Adagio, Julian, Lena. I'm gonna try to go down the list. Lurkers who are there electrifying. You guys are awesome. And all those who I haven't mentioned but are still in the stream and lurking. Yeah. Thank you for studying with me, keeping me company. And we'll say hi to 9. I can't talk. Yeah, see you next time, y'all. See you next time. Bye.